What is going on, you guys? My name is Shiv Moda, and I'm a 19-year-old out of Long Island, California, and I believe I should be your next comedy writer. Yes, it's 12 in the morning. I had to get this done. One thing that you guys should know about me is I love acting. Give me a costume, get me my first line, put me on stage, and I'll take care of the rest. The link that I provided for you guys is an English project that I had to do with the group. We had to recreate a commercial. Go ahead and pause the video and take a look at it.
Yeah, bro, I don't even know how you drive like this, man. Have you ever tried one of these before?
Yeah, that's why I went vegetarian.
Can't believe we haven't done this before.
I know, bro.
It's crazy.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, shit! Raging! Do the jingle!
Like a good name for a first lady.
Hi guys!
Ah!
Do it again!
Like a good name for a first lady, sir!
In the mall! Excuse me, can you guys get out of here, please?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, thank you.
Farm State agents are there when you need them.
Like what you saw? Well, get me involved in your writing process and your videos will be filled with laughter. And it smells like gas in here. Before I go ahead and answer your questions, I want you guys to get familiarized with me. Yes, my name is Shiv, just like the weapon. And yes, I am a vegetarian. I practice Hinduism. Check it out, it's pretty tight. I currently work with Anthony at Impulse Auto, which is owned and operated by him. Shout out to you, Anthony. And yes, I indeed do own these two 240s, original Kokees. Both of them are money pits. But you think about it like this. To get into the game, you have to sacrifice something. And most of the time, your financial stability is out the window. I've always been looking for something like this to get into, and I feel like this is just the perfect opportunity. So please, put me through.
Please, put me through.
Now the time has come to answer your question. The first car on the list for me personally has to be 240. For me personally, the 240 is one of those cars that's easily recognizable in the car scene, and most of the time when you mention a 240, you automatically get a new friend. Next car on the list has to be the Supra. The Supra for me is one of those cars where it's an animal. V160, 2JZ, inline 6, freaking car makes crazy sounds. You know? Next car on the list has to be the R32 GTR. The reason why I chose the R32 GTR is because it's an icon in the motorsports scene, and how can you disrespect a car that's considered the Godzilla? Next car on the list has to be the JZX 100 Chaser. For me personally, the JZX 100 Chaser is one of the most versatile cars in the car scene in that you can do anything with the car. Drifting, family trips, motorsports, anything. Last car on the list has to be the Lotus Exige. For me personally, the Lotus Exige is basically a Miata on crack in that it has almost the same weight as one and twice the horsepower. You might be wondering what a car guy like me likes to do on his spare time. Well, let me go ahead and tell you. What I find myself doing on a day-to-day basis is creating things. I love to create things with my hands. I feel like it's the best form of expression in that you can create anything that your mind desires. Another thing that I love to do, which may come as a surprise, is I love to sing and rap. I do indeed have bars, and you may be able to catch them on SoundCloud. Probably not. It's okay, we'll get there when we get there. I love to sing and rap. I will sing in the shower, on my own time when I'm alone in my room. Any music, I'm there singing. Another thing that ties into singing is dancing. I love to dance. My dance moves may come off as spastastic, but you can go ahead and catch me getting down and dirty at your next cookout. Another thing that I love to do is I love to talk. Talking for me is one of those things where when it comes to cars, any day of the week, month of the year of the century, I'm there talking about cars for hours and hours and hours. But when properly rehearsed, I can also give public speeches. The last thing that I love to do is acting. It's something that I haven't really explored, which I really want to do, is learn how to act and play roles, get into character. So it's one of the things that I really would like to get into that I found that I like doing. I want to go ahead and give a big shout out to you guys for letting us, the viewer, have an opportunity to be a part of your wonderful channel. please go ahead and take me into consideration for the position. I have so much more to offer, and I promise you guys I won't disappoint. Thank you so much. You might be wondering, what does a car guy like me do in his spare time?
You know what I am saying?